So it's Friday here in Ottawa, just trying to close off the work week. And I wanted to talk about an issue that we've been getting a lot of correspondence in my office about during the week. And that's the issue of CERB repayments. And of course, the CERB is the emergency response benefit that was instituted earlier this year with regard to COVID. So some of you have been getting notices saying that you need to repay back the CERB because you weren't eligible. And this is I think this is a huge miscommunication on the part of the Liberal government. They weren't clear on eligibility criteria, and now they're not saying if this payback is going to happen or not. So what's happening is that self-employed Canadians that were eligible or thought they were eligible for the CERB, they were eligible as long as they had a net income of $5,000 in 2019 within the 12 months before they applied. But recently, a number of self-employed individuals who received the CERB and thought they were eligible for the benefit are getting letters from the Canadian Revenue Agency asking them to pay back the CERB because while their gross income was more than $5,000, their net income was under the $5,000 threshold. And this is affecting a lot of, I'm thinking about single moms and stuff that have small home businesses that have been trying to make ends meet. The CERB has been a huge bridge for artists. Just like these are some of the, for those of you who've been writing my office, I understand you're the most needy people right now, and you're getting these letters from the CRA saying that you have to pay back the CERB, in some cases thousands and thousands of dollars that you don't have. So I just want to let you know that this is something we've been raising in the House of Commons. I'm trying to get answers on this. But what I just wanted to contrast this with something else that I just saw late in the day today. So this is a CBC article. So we don't have clarity on whether or not somebody who's making gross or net $5,000 has to pay back the CERB, but the Trudeau government won't say who's getting billions of dollars of aid. So big companies that they've given tax dollars to under the guise of COVID relief. This is the headline of the CBC article. Trudeau government won't say who got billions of dollars in aid. While some payments have been revealed, the destination of billions of dollars in aid remains secret. So the CRA is spending time going after like people who we're talking about like $5,000 in gross or net income. Meanwhile, billions of dollars for corporations that went out the door of the federal government. The CBC can't even find information about. This article is actually pretty damning. I mean, it's saying that like publicly traded companies that got money, even them, they're not releasing information on that. So I think the federal government has got to figure this out. And Trudeau, if you're watching this, I've got a lot of pissed off constituents. So I know that Parliament rose today for Christmas. Not that any of us get to see our families at Christmas easily anyways. This has got to be sorted out because I know a lot of you are really worried about this CERB repayment. So I'm going to be trying to get more information on this next week, even though the House isn't sitting. Obviously, I'm still working. We're going to be digging into this. But this is a huge communication fail on the part of the Liberal government, both in terms of the eligibility of CERB, but also in the lack of transparency on big companies that are getting money. So it just, to me, it just shows, just sort of this arrogant entitlement and really missing the boat on these programs. Now, of course, the best way for everybody to get out of this is for us to have a clear plan out of the COVID issue. This is why I've been advocating for rapid testing, clear plan, on a bunch of other issues as well too. But for those of you who are really struggling with, as I am right now, trying to figure out how you're going to see your family if you're allowed to. I'm separated from my spouse across the border right now, so I've got a lot of tough decisions to make in the week ahead. My heart goes out to you, and will be posting mental health resources on my website. And if you are struggling right now, reach out and get help. There's a lot of, I know, and I know there's many of you who are in that situation. So keep writing my office. I'm going to try and get some information about this and share this video, because I don't think that this information is out there enough. And I think that people who might be getting a nasty surprise might not know about it. So let's try and get the word out. I'm going to keep trying to get some information on this, and I'll come back to you with an update as best you can. Canada, have a good weekend. Working hard for you here in Ottawa on a Friday night. Have a great day.